Sorry about that, my last video got cut off. So we're going to the mirror and group command. So if you select the object, there's two ways to mirror it. One is mirroring by selecting a line or a point. So if I use this tool, what I typically have to have is another object to be able to mirror it off of, like a reference line. So if I pick this, it's going to mirror it right above it. Or if I pick this bottom one, it will mirror it below it. Which is okay. Maybe you want to mirror it like that. But maybe you want to mirror it so that this object is flipped, but going this direction. So to do that, I may need some sort of detail line or some other type of line to work off of. Now, I can either draw a line, I could draw a detail line and have it on my drawing, and then I could use the mirror tool and select that line, and it will mirror along that line. Or if I don't want to draw it, I can select the object and I can use the mirror draw axis. So now I could actually draw that line. It's not going to show up in Revit, but it tells the mirror tool that it wants to mirror it off of that vertical line that I just drew. Okay, so practice that a little bit. You can mirror it that way, but say we wanted to mirror the object down from this point, we could draw the line and mirror it down that way too. So once you have it mirrored the way you want, we would group the objects. And to group objects, you just simply select them, come back up here to the Create tab and create a group, and then I would call this mirror. Say OK. And then remember that it puts that down here in the project browser box. In model, you could see that it made a detail, which is mirror, a detail group. Alright, and then the last command is to create similar. So if I click on this door, there is a tool in Revit. It's in the Create tab, and it's called Create Similar. And this lets you create an element of the same type as the element selected. So I have a door, so it allows me to create another door. So what this saves me from is having to go back to the Architecture tab, Door, and then select the door and find it again. If I know I want that exact door type, I could just do Create Similar, and it's much faster to place that door. A few things I'll show you here with the doors is how to flip them. So if you click on the door, you're going to see these arrows, and they flip the direction that the door swings. So you can go in and out and right and left. So if you ever need to flip the direction of your doors, you can just use these arrows. The arrows are also found on the windows. So if you want to flip the direction of your windows, you could do that. And they're also found on walls. So if you need to flip the direction of your wall, you'll be able to do that. And I talked about that in a previous exercise where, say, like you had the brick accidentally drawn on the inside of the building, you could click on it and flip it and then put the brick on the outside. So those are the modify tools. The file has been attached to Blackboard so you can practice inside of it, and I suggest again getting very familiar with those. They will only help you to be quicker with Revit and to be able to better understand the modify commands.